What's going on, you guys? Several Richards here, and in this video what I'm going to do is actually show you the gameplay that I've made for you guys to actually explain basically how the game is going to work, the gameplay loop, basically everything you're going to basically be doing when you actually play the game, all right? And basically where the project is going at right now. Also, we'll talk about some of the features that's going to be coming in the future, and also going to talk about some of the bugs that you will see because, you know, I'm one developer. I'm also working on getting a team. I'm in the talks with some people trying to figure out if you know, if they're a good fit or not, you know, because I want to make sure that people actually can see the vision and actually are willing to do as much work as I'm doing, right? Which is impossible because when it's your baby, no one's going to actually care about it more than you do, but you know, at least care about the community as much as I do, I should say. All right, so what I'm going to do is get into the video. I'm going to like kind of react to it, but basically explain what's going on in the video. Now, I want you to know there's some spelling errors because one, where the text box at for the quest is very small for me to see. My eyes are bad. And two, just typing it really fast. So you just might see CLUT, which is supposed to be called. Also, I have dyslexia too, which is, you know, another thing. Which comes sometimes is a problem when it comes to developing because sometimes I might get certain nodes mixed up because of just like small word, and then something won't work, and I just be like, what the hell? And I just be looking at most of the things, and I just be like, oh, this right here is the problem because this one right here, the smallest thing for like multi-line traces versus just regular line traces, I will mistakenly put mistakenly click multi-line traces over line traces, and then whole coding won't work, and then I just be like, what the hell is going on? You know, happened to me plenty of times. This is what happens with dyslexia. But yeah, so I want you guys to see how much I got from just being a lonely developer, and just show you where the project is going at. When I get more help, you'll see the project even flourish even more than what it is already doing. And you get to see what's going on. So with further ado, let's start the video. Yeah, let's go into
Man down, now it's time for the angel of death, make a cloud like rainfall. Your end, make it slow, make it painful. One ring on the back, but it's rainfall.
All right, so what you see here is where the game started in the trailer, where, you know, basically the trailer where I was just showing people the things that, you know, they paid for, basically, right? As you can see, animations, you know, distant motion and stuff like that, these are things that are going to be worked on, which is going to take a lot of time for just the distant motion and stuff like that. It's going to take a lot for that to happen. You know, so that's going to take some time for me to do that, but animations and stuff like that is continuously being worked on. So you're going to see a lot of sliding. You're also going to see a lot of frame dropping due to me actually recording this video, and just me actually using the editor and basically playing the game through the editor and stuff like that, through a standalone version of it. So you'll see a lot of frame drops in it, and plus it's just a massive world and stuff like that. So right now we're going into the hack organization right here. As you can see, the footsteps. The footsteps is only for certain surfaces, for like water puddles, marble, concrete, street, and stuff like that. So I'm in the middle of actually finishing the rest of the things. There's a lot of different things that's just being worked on. Again, I'm alone. These doors right here is pissing me off, and I'll explain in a second. Right here, as you see, we're going to kind of like the Elder Scrolls route, where you can actually choose exactly. Let me pause it for a second. Where you could choose your path, basically. So this will go into like the scum and stuff like that. I talked about that in the last update. This will go into it. So you go into your scum rating, or your chance to be a sheriff or a warlord and stuff like that. So that will play into just basically like the story inside of it as well. We say first day at work and stuff like that. All these things will be cleaned up. I just wanted to make this very quick. This is actually one of the first missions and stuff like that. I just wanted to make this video just to show you guys basically how everything works, and just wanted to show you the first missions. Well, not the first mission, because you do the very first mission, you just don't finish it in this video. But yeah, so you get to choose what you're saying is different text for everything. Actually, right now inside of this, even in this demo we're here, is actually responses to everything here. So you could choose how Athena always wanted to work for Hack, and then you get to actually go the route of what you've chosen, right? So right now I'm gonna just get straight into it. We're going to be hiring voice actors to voice over all this stuff. So the first mission is basically you go to the weapons department. She gives you your bonus check, which is $5,000, within USD inside of the game, not outside. So you get $5,000, which $5,000 in actual currency in the real world is $5. So she give you $5 basically. So you play the game, you instantly get $5. Again, you see that the door is bugged. I had to back up and then walk forward. But then she sits there and she talks to you again. Are you locked and loaded? Basically checking if you've done the mission. Through the trigger, as you can see, it's bugged out right here. And so that's something I'll be fixing because it bugged out. It's like I'm right there, which I'm not, right? So that's why the camera is there. So I'll walk through here. And then you'll see right here I show that it's $5,000 inside of it's basically his pocket. So it's $5 that you will have that the game gives you at the beginning to basically purchase from the weapons department. And this right here, which is very important to show you, this is basically how the system works when it comes to owning certain franchises, which I'm going to show you actually an example of one. So right now I'm purchasing ammo, magazines, and then a weapon right here from the weapons department. Now, because my bag is too small to actually fit that gun, it drops on the floor, which I'll be making sure it drops on the table. And then you just equip it. Again, the doors are bugged and it's just annoying as hell, right? So I had to back up 2 times and just to get to the damn door to open, right? So now I go back to Athena and I tell Athena, which Athena model, that's just a place model right there, which we're changing her clearly. So right now this is just a placement model. So as you can see now that the different text pop up because I actually done the mission. So that I purchased everything, I got everything, I'm ready to go. Now that popped up and different text pops up. Now as you can see, cult, it says clut, cult is supposed to say cult. Again, that's one of the things that you see right here. Again, it's misspelled, which I'm going to fix that. Don't worry, I actually know it's misspelled. So even when I was making the video, I was like, this misspelled. Even before I made the video, I knew it was misspelled. And I said, yeah, I just didn't feel like going into all the code in this to change it and stuff like that. So I said, whatever, I'm just going to put the video out. But as long as you know that I know it's misspelled. Yeah, so that right there, she gives you the second mission. Now, here's the decent thing right here. Before you go out, and right now the frame rate is dropping crazy right now, is because the weather has changed. So like the weather changes in real time. But that's not the cool thing. The cool thing is after you get that mission done where you take the 5K, and then you get your ammo, your arm, your bag, your ammo, and stuff. First you want to go buy food and water, right? Because you need that. As you can see, the water, which is the bottle of water, right? Obviously, as you see that it's going down, that will instantly take your health down, and in the future it would knock you unconscious, which you can get looted and robbed, right? Or people can kill you while you're dead, while you're unconscious, and just kill you and just take your stuff, or they can just take your stuff and just leave you there. We're kind of going back and forth. Let me know in the community if y'all want someone can actually pick your body up and take you to the emergency room. If you want that feature, we'll definitely put that in. But the cool thing about this, let me get into this, is that after that beginning mission, right, there's gonna be a whole, like, that's not gonna how the game will start off. Obviously, it's gonna be like a whole cinematic, you're gonna be escaping from the SAP Foundation. You're gonna be a D-class member escaping from the SAP Foundation, and then you're gonna be found by a hack member, and they're gonna actually introduce you to Athena to get you inside of the hack organization, and that's where you're gonna be like, I've always wanted to work for hack, right? But boom, so that's that part. But after all that, the tutorial thing is done, and then you get your first mission from Athena. you will be able to do whatever you want. So I'm going to actually display that right now, but you'll be able to do whatever you want. You don't actually have to follow the game quest ever after that, right? So let's go into it. Just want to show you how beautiful this thing looks, and it's not optimized at all. That's another reason why the frame rate is dropping. It's not optimized, and this is medium graphics. This is medium graphics. This is let you guys know this is medium. This is the graphics on medium. As you can see, it's still hitting my computer hard. Because the game is really beautiful. I'm working a lot on that, on just making the game look beautiful. I want to get into this part. So all of the franchises vendors actually has names. So I named it. So this is Tosh. She is the vendor of the spacebar. Now explaining this real quick for 1 second. The spacebar, we have, I think 2 people own a spacebar, or 3. I don't know, but I think 2 to 3 people own a spacebar. I think it's the cheapest franchise we have. The spacebar, basically, as you can see, gives food. It's basically like a mini version of the Quick Spot, which is the fast food restaurant. It's like a mini version of that. Soon it's gonna have its own stuff. Right now, it just has the restaurants, fast food restaurants, food in there. But it do gives you their fresh water, their forest water. Pardon me, parody of their forest water. So this is just getting to how the economy will work. So we have 2 to 3 people that own one of these franchises right here. So right now I have about $1,200 right now, which is $1.20. So I think the soft drink is 5 cents, and their forest water might change it. Their forest water, I think it's 6 cents. So as you're going to see me here purchase stuff from the store now, and how it will work is just, let's just see that this is one of the people that owns this particular spacebar at this particular location and this particular server. That person will be getting paid. Let's show you how it works. So as you see, yeah, so 6 cents, and then this one is 5 cents. So that's 10 cents right there. 20 cents, 26 cents, and then the burger, I don't know, I just did those too fast. I think the burger is about 8 cents, I think. So the person almost made 50 cents right there. Now imagine, this is where it piles up, right? And this is in-game money that you can convert to actual cash. Well, our in-game token that you can convert to actual cash. But just imagine that at this particular spot right here, this is a very important spot right here, right? At this particular spot, the game automatically gives you $5 to start, right? And then everyone that's starting the game goes to that same space bar to purchase, to not die, because as you're talking to Athena and stuff like that, you're literally getting thirsty and stuff like that. So just imagine, so let's say that 100 people start the game and do that exact same thing I just did, right? By that time, it will be vending machines, a bar inside of the hack place that will be ran by NPCs and stuff like that. But just say that 100 people do go to your space bar and they spend about 35 to 50 cents. So it's $100. 100 times 35 cents, 100 times 50 cents. And this right here is a system where places like merchant companies would say we take 2 cents out of each transaction that a business does. Think about that. So you're basically making 6 cents to 5 cents to 10 cents, sometimes $5 or whatever the case may be, depending on what it is, per transaction that is happening at your store that you own. Okay, so let's continue there. And this is for multiple people. So this is me right here just showing the test of it. Just imagine when this is populated with people testing the game from alpha to from pre-alpha to the launch of the game. And when launching the game, let's say it's like we do like new world numbers where it's 260,000 people, 280,000 people at the beginning, and you have a server of 50 to 100 people at the beginning, all playing at the beginning, all starting and buying from that space bar, or they take a mission and they just go to the space bar, or people just meet up at the space bar and then they just buy their average stuff. You're getting all of that funds to you. All right, so all those sales go to you directly. And yeah, so that's basically how the system works. There, so it's right there. Let's continue. So as I'm showing that it comes to my account, it goes into that store. After that, at the end of the day, or whatever, you'll be able to extract that. If you have a key, you'll be able to extract it, and then you'll be able to turn it into our headed credit token, and then you'll be able to turn it into credit token and to transfer it to swap it for ETH or whatever other currency that you would like to do so with. So right now I'm taking you guys to another mission, which is in the alleyway. It was Homeless Rick. Just want to show you the graphics right here, just to again show you just how beautiful this thing is. You also about to see some huge frame drops. But again, so here's Homeless Rick. Just to show you how the lighting. This is from Unreal Engine 5, which is crazy. You know, I'm still working on some of the lighting and stuff like that, but just to show you how like the sun, how realistic it is from the sun and stuff like that. And show you, look how the trash cans and this the back look. This looks crazy, right? So yeah, so right here you can just choose. And the cool thing, which I'm going to talk about right quick, the cool thing we're going to do is mission. And the cool thing is that you actually get to choose to actually just take the food, never return back to him, and then he will remember that. Or you can take the food, tell him that you ate it or you don't have it, or if there's nothing there, and that will give you scum percentage to your rating. And the higher your rating is, you become a scum, and then you have a red aura every time players see you, and they know to kill you. And then you can't get rid of it unless you keep to start doing good things. But yeah, so that's basically that right there. So this right here, get Rick food. It's basically explaining right now there's an abandoned gas station up where I'm gonna take you at, that you guys seen in the trailer. It's saying it's overran by zombies, and basically right here, I'm still, like I said, still working on it. Basically, this is the quest journal. It's gonna be fixed. It's gonna be actually look way better than that. But this basically showing you the quest that you have. Right now we have 3. One is intertwined with another one, which is the first day, where you have to actually go to a church and see if the cult is summoning a demon there, which is named Queen Lazarus. She's the SCP Foundation that we created. And you can actually choose to tell Athena if they summon the demon or not. And again, if you say no, and then that will increase your scum rating. And then, you know, okay, so it's about the storm out there. Which also, speaking of the storm, so right now where I live at is hurricane season. I based our season inside of this game. I coded the season and based it off of the seasons that we have here. So because it's storming a lot and raining and stuff here where we're at right now, it's doing the exact same thing inside of the game. So you'll see it, probably have this gnat here. You'll see it raining and storming a lot inside of the game when you guys are playing it. So whatever our season is like, it'll be like that in the game. So right now you'll see me actually loading the magazines. It's not like Call of Duty and stuff like that where you run and then you automatically get magazines. You just run over a box of ammo and pick it up. You actually have to load your guns manually. So see frame drops right now because you're entering basically this is like the danger zone. So once you outside those gates, there's like the danger zone. Now I would like for you to know right here, I was not hitting my shots. I don't know what the hell was going on. I was just blaming on lag. I was playing like a straight up Timmy. Yeah, so I was just straight up missing right here, as you can see. I'm like, as I was playing, I was like, what in the fuck am I doing? Like, and I was like, what the hell? So I had to run up, like, all right, let me run up on him. But then I didn't want him to see. Also, I'm still in the middle of coding them, so when they hear gun sounds, they actually react to it. Also, yeah. I'm working on the physics of the deaths, alright, ragdoll deaths, where they actually die realistically how you can actually fall in real life if you get shot. How Grand Theft Auto 5 was. So as you can see, it right here. Recoil was crazy. And you see he's knowing. So I wanted to bring the realism to like the body physics of ragdolls when you die. Now I'm so bad at the game. I have emptied 2 clips already. 2 clips. That is crazy. Also, with this particular gun, I didn't actually finish with the reloading sounds and all that stuff like that. So I put all of them in the game. Some of the guns actually have all the reloading sounds. I was actually thinking about if I was going to do the melee, but I said no because I didn't want him that guy to pull out his gun, or we can get a melee battle. I probably wanted to forget a melee battle, but obviously gun combat I would have lost fast because as you can see, just an automatic weapon, 3 shots took that guy down. Same thing can happen with you. It's not going to be like you get shot a bunch of times and you survive. It's not like that. 1 or 2, 1 shot can kill you. It doesn't matter what how long you've been playing the game, how much armor you have and stuff like that. If you have a helmet on, if a person got good ammo, a bad gun, good ammo, a straight up Timmy, they can kill you 1 hit by shooting you in your head. So it's not based off those type of things here. You can't boost your HP or anything like that. So it's got a realism thing to it. So as I'm checking for ammo that I don't have again, I just realized because it's a bunch of zombies here, which I'm actually, when you guys actually test the game out, this is gonna be crazy, flooded with zombies. So there's gonna be a bunch of them here. It's not these. I think it's like 6 here at the moment. There's gonna be a ton of them here. So this is the gas station right here. Another bug comes in. You actually see the dumpster turns into a chest, which I don't know why that happened. But yeah, so another bug here. So I finished Rick's. I did the sorry, I did the second part of Rick's quest. So this is the part I'm talking about. You can actually take that food there and actually eat it. Pardon me. You can actually take that food and eat it if you want. Or just go over to the police station that's right there, or just continue to do what you're doing. So right now I'm taking a drink. As you can see, I have no ammo. Pardon me. I have no ammo. I have nothing to drink, and I have food. So I have food, but I can choose to drinks Rick, hidden pop. 1 second. All right, so I'm back. So I can choose to drink Rick's hidden pop, or I can just go buy some more stuff. So, which I don't drink his stuff. I'm going to take it back to him. And as you can see, you in the trailer part, you see that you drive a hover car, which is that's in the game. This account don't have a hover car, so I don't have a hover car. So I just wanted to show you guys walking. It's just basically how big the world is, and this is just one side, just one little side of the map, just one little side. So if it takes in this long for me to travel, yeah, make sure you go to Prince Portfolio to go get your vehicle. You can purchase a vehicle with in-game money. You can't buy a vehicle with real cash. You have to buy it with in-game money. So yeah, but you can own a Prince Portfolios and you still have to buy a vehicle. I just want to show you right here just how beautiful the game looks. Right here. Right now you see the vehicle sounds are popping in. You know, again, like I said, you're actually about to see me like completely bug the game right now. You're about to see me completely bug the game by messing with this door, because I tried to go in and close it, but it didn't work out the way I wanted it, and it bugged the game out. So yeah, you're gonna see that. I just want to show you like how it's gonna look, and the city is gonna come together more. You're gonna see more buildings. These buildings are gonna be different. These are placeholders, but the buildings gonna be different. And you're gonna be able to see the city every time you go out into the danger zone and into the city. Also, there will be guards here and stuff as well, to protect from as you leaving the door open, and and this is the part where I broke the door. But you leave the door open, and like enemies, well, scum can come in there. Scum can come in there. If the scum act up, then the guards will kill them. But they can just come in there and and they'll probably try to shoot you. You can do what you want. The scum is those guys that was outside here. So as you can hear, as you walking into water, you hear the sound effects of the water as you kick in the water. As you can also see, just how the environment comes together, whereas rain actually leaves water behind. You're actually going to see the ground and stuff like that. So I'm working on a lot of different things, and again, I'm doing this alone, so it's pretty impressive. I'm actually proud of myself. I'm gonna go over this door right here. So going back into that, if like zombies, any SCPs, monsters and stuff like that goes through these gates, the guards will take them out. Sometimes they might get killed and stuff like that, and if you're there or anybody inside of this town right here, it has to actually protect it. So that's gonna be pretty cool as well, because then the civilians are gonna be walking around and stuff like that. Those little civilians I had over there, that's nothing. It's gonna be like literally a bunch of people walking around, AIs are walking around. So I want you guys to see how beautiful and how everything is coming together. It's just like the reflections of the water. As you can see, the ground is starting to soak up the water and stuff like that. How just how everything is coming together. How much work I'm putting into it between like you can walk through pillars and stuff like that. Yeah, so I'll take this stuff back to Rick. And that's it. So that's basically about that part. So I guess I'll wrap it up here. So as you guys can see, I just showed you guys how just the economics route works, where that's just one of the stores. There's multiple stores there, as you guys have seen. You got the jewelry store now. I'm going to be showing you just more to come. So it's gonna be more videos of me showing you some of the more franchises we're releasing. You got the jewelry store, you have the clothing store, you have the ammo store, you have the grocery store, you have real estate, which is there's 4 different tiers of real estate, which I'll be going into that. I think it's actually more. I think it's 5 tiers of real estate. I'll be going into that. So just make sure you pay attention to the YouTube channel, like, subscribe, and all that stuff like that. Make sure you understand this is where we're going with play to earn. Again, for the gamers, they're like, well, we don't want to another play to earn game and stuff like that. We don't want to turn games to business and stuff like that. We're actually doing it the correct way, where it's actually we use in-game money. Where again, Rick is once you give the food to Rick. So if you give the food to Rick, let me explain this. If you give the food to Rick, Rick would then tell you about a mission where his friend was arrested. And then the police station has been overrun, so he wants you to go check on him. So to go find his friend. His friend is alive in there, right? He's hiding in the room. And once you find his friend actually tells you where he hidden money at. So you'll be able to find the money. Sometimes when you do quests for Athena and stuff like that, and other people inside of the world, they actually give you money. Sometimes you kill other players if they leave their money on them. If they don't have a debit card, which you can get the debit card at the bank, which will show you that, and also in the videos. But these things that's inside of the game, once you understand that this is actually a system, where it's just like we just took what's already happening in MMOs and stuff like that, and said, okay, instead of the shops being owned by the games, where the money that you make and all that stuff doesn't matter, we just give it to the players. We don't have any other type of system where it's like it's play to win. For example, the things that you do buy, for example, like the franchise and stuff like that, is just to make money for the players. The only thing that gives the players a more advantage is a financial advantage. That's it. A person that, like I said, Prince Portfolios, the card thing, a person that owns Prince Portfolios has to still buy a vehicle. Even though they have to buy a vehicle from themselves, they have to actually have that money inside of the game. So think about that. There will be things where the hidden credits can actually buy that's inside of the game that's not has anything to do with making your gameplay better. There's no play to win. Again, when it comes to hideouts and stuff like that, there's 5 tiers, and the only thing that gives a person an advantage over a person that didn't buy a hideout is just the person has somewhere to take their stuff. So for example, the loot that you just seen me have was just the magazines, the food and stuff like that, which is you'll be getting so much loot. It's like you going outside that gate, bring it back in, going to the different maps, coming back in to your hideouts. You will see that you're basically building these things, and you'll basically be able to sell them to other players, put them on the flea market, and sell some of the resources to the stores that are owned by franchises that can use that money, that use the resources to sell back to us as the company, so we can mint more and create more items into the game. It's an economy we're creating. We're not doing any of the stuff that any of these other projects are doing. I just disagree with how they're all play to earn model. I'm doing traditional gaming. It's just taking the traditional gaming of what we already do. For example, I'm playing the Cycle Frontier. I'm playing Warframe. I'm playing Phantasy Star Online. I'm about to start playing the Tower game, the mobile gacha game. I'm not getting into the gacha thing. There will be no loot boxes. You'll probably do a battle pass. I said we won't do one, and our battle passes will be different. It would just to have people come and play, just to come and play. And 9 times out of 10, it's probably just giving you money most of the time. And I'll probably do the battle passes for free, to be honest with you, because I just want people to come and play the game. But none of these things that you get will be that you can get inside the game with purchasing something by being an investor, by helping me create the game, would give you like an advantage where we give you different ammo, we give you guns, we give you swords and hammers and stuff like that. As stated inside of the update, there are wardens that when we first created the project, that people did purchase, that they will be in the game. So I guess that will be the only play to win type of things that the wardens that recently was given out, and it was some of them was given for free too. So it was like when you came in early, you got free NFTs. There was wardens, which is Bushi, Verizon's Phoenix, Cryptic Well, and Mystic Well. So these things are NFTs, wardens that is coming into the game. Those is completely free. You got Carbuncle. I think that's the only warden that I sold that gives you an advantage if you have it. But that's it. That's it. Other than that, nothing else will be put into the game that can give a player an unfair advantage over the other person. But those when we first came, when we were supposed to be a card game, and then we just changed directions to this way, and I like this way. But yeah, so just wanted to show you guys this type of the gameplay. And that's about it. Questions, comments, concerns from the comment. If you want to contact me directly, you already know where to reach me at Telegram. You already know what to do. Like, subscribe, do those things. I'm going to finish getting other parts for this video edited. You'll start seeing different things, like different environments and stuff like that I'm just showing you guys how the game looks. So different environments, other different things like that. You'll get to see it. You'd love to see it. I'm out of here.